So how do you make a name for yourself? This video is for people who want to build their own personal brand, which I think could be everybody. Increase your influence and help you build multiple businesses. Have a look at Gary Vaynerchuk. He is a personal brand. And how about Elon Musk? He just says something and his personal brand and his repo carries the weight. Successful people find ways to build a brand for themselves and then they end up growing businesses all around them. So I'll talk about what I did to build my own personal brand and make more money. And just to share on LinkedIn, I have a different personal brand. I do have around 9,000 connections on LinkedIn where I market my software service company and digital health because I am a physician. And you can see I'm actually recording this video after my shift at the hospital. I'm wearing some scrubs here. And on YouTube and TikTok, I talk about medical issues such as diabetes and high blood pressure. And I believe I have the largest high blood pressure channel on YouTube, at least a channel that is character-based like myself. Everyone, whether you are a doctor, a plumber, an electrician, a teacher, you have knowledge that you can share with the world that will result in personal brand. Then you will grow and you could find ways and strategies, which I will talk about, that you can promote yourself and people will come to you instead of you having to go to people. If you really want to make a difference in the world, a personal brand is one of those long-term strategies that will make it possible for you to do so. Like I said, doesn't matter who you are, entertainment, inspiring other entrepreneurs, talking about personal finance, it doesn't matter. A personal brand will help you get your message out into the world and give you the platform and credibility to reach millions and millions of people worldwide. So the first thing I ask everyone is, what do you want to be known for? Take a moment to really think about what you want to do in life and what you're really, really passionate about. And although I practice as a physician, I'm a big fan of non-traditional ways to make money. So I think being an entrepreneur, working for yourself and having your money work for you is the best way to live. Everyone should do it, but it is not always possible. We are not taught to be like this in school, so I just want to be a source of inspiration and knowledge. Yes, even if you don't have a traditional job, if you have side jobs or work for yourself after college, that can still work out for you. It worked for me even with a physician job. If I can do it, so can you. You could be the CEO, you could be the doctor, you could be an aspiring entrepreneur. Anybody can do this. One thing you should know is that it's okay to change your focus and your strategies over time. However, you should put most or all of your efforts towards that overall goal. Yes, that goal can be a bit vague, but that's fine as long as whatever you do every day move you towards that vague goal. That's right. It doesn't really matter. And you can change your mind and your strategy, which is all fine. And I will share some of the tips on this channel. I will say that you will probably want to narrow your focus at some point, because doing so makes sense and it will be much easier for you to focus on. The best personal brands are very focused and you want someone to be able to describe you and your brand in one short sentence. Okay, the second thing you should pay attention to when making a personal brand is always adding value. As a beginner, value should be the one word that guides everything you do. Your content should never be made just to sell. Instead, it should be about giving value, and you should give as much value as you can without expecting anything in return. What you'll get in return is thanks, appreciation, and all sorts of things that will make you feel really good. But that doesn't technically pay your bills, right? You know, you will want to have something to sell at some point. It could be the services that you're already offering, such as if you're an accountant, you offer accounting services. If you are an electrician, you can just offer your services. Or you can even teach other electricians how to do your job. If you are a CEO, a leader, you can teach leadership skills. Or you will want to make something that you can sell to your followers and clients, or just sell your business services. So this could be something like coaching, writing a book, or making an online course. I myself have a high blood pressure course. There are a lot of ways you can still help people and make money at the same time. But if you are just starting out and you're still building your personal brand, you probably won't have an offer or a product for a while. But guys, that's totally fine right now. The whole point of what you should be doing is to get followers. And to do that, you need to create value, help people, and inspire them without really expecting anything in return. So guys, here is what I want you to do. Think about how you want to start changing people's lives, and then just start making content that will help you do that. For example, let's say you want to help people with their personal finances. Start thinking about the kinds of content you could make, such as about savings account, investment strategies, retirement accounts, how to use credit cards, and I think you got the picture. If you want to help people learn how to make tasty vegan meals, start collecting recipes that you have tried and liked yourself. This may help people who are already vegan, and this may also help promote people becoming vegan if that is what you want to do. When you fill out those recipes, show the whole process of making the food and how good it tastes. There are a million or a billion different ways to make content that will help people in any category that you want. But the value you give should have a positive effect, and everything you put out should make your viewers smarter or more inspired than they were before. Just try to change people's lives, which itself is going to be a very important goal. People don't like to be around people who only talk about themselves. People only stick with someone if they can get something out of it. This might sound a little shallow, but that is how sometimes the world works. There are millions of people trying to sell something. I wouldn't follow someone if I didn't get something in return. So just keep that in mind as you build your own personal brand. I think the content I'm making is what makes people want to follow me. If the answer is yes, then you are doing the right thing and should keep on doing it. But if you find yourself saying no, if you are just making content that doesn't really help people or entertain them, I would definitely rethink my content strategy and push it more. The third thing you should do when building a personal brand is to be consistent. This is something most people can't do, which of course makes sense because everybody is busy. I mean that your personal brand is a journey, and the people who are most loyal to you and who you have the most impact on will follow you on that journey and see videos and content for months and months. They will read your Instagram post and will look forward to seeing your new content. They will wait for your next YouTube video. They will look for your next TikTok. Some people will follow you after seeing just one piece of content, but to really make an impact on them, you will need to keep on making more and more content that helps them and makes them want to keep following you. All I am saying is you have to be consistent. So what I mean is that you should make content that is the same on all platforms. At least one topic you should disseminate to all of your followers, to all social media accounts, so that your message resonates and bring everybody together on one topic. For me, the main ones are YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and of course, LinkedIn. It does take a lot of people, a lot of time and mental strength to take the content to all these platforms, but I have ways by which I produce one piece of content and I distribute that to all other platforms. If you want to be business to business, I think LinkedIn is the best choice. But if you want to be general and be business as yourself to the general public, then right now I believe YouTube and TikTok are the best platforms and they will definitely help grow your personal brand. I think TikTok is the best funnel, and if you think about how many videos people watch on YouTube every day, is not as much as TikTok. And in TikTok, people can end up seeing loads of videos in minutes. But having said that, TikTok may not be the best place to build a personal brand, but TikTok can still be an excellent source for traffic. And on my channel, I will talk about this. YouTube and Facebook could be a place where you can possibly develop a good personal brand that people will come out and search for you. On TikTok, people just don't have the habit of searching for what they exactly want. YouTube and Facebook can get you that. And LinkedIn can also get you that. If you can stand out and put a good call to action on your video or profile, this is the best way to get new people to see your content and subscribe to and follow you on your other platforms as well. So that's really how I built my YouTube and TikTok. I have a dual strategy. One is a search strategy on YouTube, and on TikTok, I try to make viral videos and drive the TikTok traffic onto my YouTube channels. And from there, I could spread this all over other social media accounts. It's the best return for your time investment, and you can get that going right now. And all that consistency will lead to a tipping point sooner or later. And that will be a very important turning point. For me, that was when my medical YouTube channels start to go rapidly. But for some people, the tipping point may be much slower, but it will still be a tipping point down the line. Just know that everyone's path will look a little bit different, but that is how everyone starts. I know that some people say that they became successful overnight, but in my personal experience, those people are very few and far between. I would say that consistency is so important for success as it is with everything else in life. And you should be also consistent with the kind of content you create and how you brand yourself. My fourth tip for making a successful personal brand is to be yourself and be really real. Authenticity is the most important part of a personal brand, and to show your audience who you are, what you believe in, and you need to believe in yourself also. All in all, you need to be yourself. You want to show people your skills, qualifications, and mission in a humble way. You don't want to seem too sure of yourself. I mean, if you're usually confident, I guess don't change that, but of course that is up to you. But try to be yourself, and people should see who you are, because in the long run, you cannot fake it. People love behind the scenes videos, Instagram stories, reels, TikTok videos, because they show your day-to-day life and something that is a little bit less scripted. This adds a lot of authenticity to your platform, and your audience is smart. So don't be afraid to show something that is real. People can totally tell if you're lying and not being real. If you're doing something that isn't in their best interest or you are just completely fake, they will come and call you out on that. So if you want people to take your advice and be inspired by you, you will have to earn their trust. Why would someone keep trying to learn from someone or watch them if they don't believe what they are saying? So think about your favorite people who inspire you and who you look up to, and think about how they give off a sense of being real. Think about what they do on social media and what makes you want to be around them, and then do the same things. Now, my fifth piece of advice for building your personal brand is to make a website or an offer. Don't worry about this step until you've mastered the first four, because this step won't matter if you have not. So a website is basically a landing page where people can go and learn more about you. So you do need social media accounts. Use YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms like this. One thing to keep in mind is that platforms such as YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, these are not yours, and you don't have or you don't control this population. You may have a lot of followers, but what would happen? YouTube could shut you down. TikTok can shut your account. LinkedIn could get pissed off at you. Let's say, for example, they took Trump off. I don't want to get in trouble over here, but just to give an example, Donald Trump has a personal brand and they took him off, but his personal brand and his repo carried him through with his followers. And one way or the other, he is able to communicate his message to his followers. And of course, you and I cannot be as big as Donald Trump. What we can do is have our own website and develop our email list. And I will talk a lot about the importance of developing an email list, because who knows, these people or these platforms could just say they don't like your content anymore, or their algorithm changes and now your content is not being seen. So when you get to a certain level or a certain step, then you can start thinking about how you can actually make money from your personal brand and how it can help you with your other businesses, or even help you grow and open more business avenues. On my channel, I will actually teach you how you can start that at the same time when you are starting to develop your personal brand, so that by the time you actually grow, your community, your following is also growing at the same time as you are promoting and making your content. So you can provide your own services that you are currently doing, or it could be products and services such as affiliate marketing, consulting, coaching, online courses. All of these things you can do. I'm a physician, but I can sell and make courses on, let's say, diabetes or high blood pressure, or entrepreneurship, since I run a software company. I don't want to go into all the millions and millions of ways you can make money with a personal brand, but just to know that having one will lead to a lot of different ways that you can make money. And now you can build your own website at a number of different platforms. You can use Squarespace, Wix, WordPress. They're all great, and you can even do that yourself. A lot of sites such as Podia that I use is a learning management platform where I host my courses. That also provides you a place where you can have your own website. For beginners, things like Squarespace or Wix are actually very easy to do. They have everything in place, make everything very easy, and they also look great. On the other hand, you can use WordPress.com, which is more flexible, but a little complicated, but it does have a lot of value, and you can do a lot of different things if you use WordPress. With WordPress, you may need to buy your own domain. You need to find some hosting platform, but that is not difficult. I probably will mention that down the line in my channel. And I will also share ways by which you can hire people for very economical rates that can help you build out your ideal website. But you can always find cheap hosting. GoDaddy is one website. Bluehost is another website. HostGator is another website. So there are a lot of places you can go, and they all have excellent customer service. So you shouldn't get yourself in a pickle. So you will want to have your own brand, and you will want to find ways to turn those people who follow you into paying customers. This way, you will help them in ways that go beyond the free content that you provide. I will make more videos with information about how you can make your own websites cheaply and easily. But I will say that you shouldn't start by making your website as your main focus. Instead, you should make other social media platforms your first focus. But I will teach you step by step what you should be doing so that you get on the right track and you have something to follow. Sometimes if we don't have something to follow, then we may falter and not actually take any step or the much needed steps to take you forward. So to begin with, start building up your social media platforms and give them consistent content, and then people will start coming to your personal brand website also. So guys, just to wrap it up, I have to say that personal branding is a really cool thing. With a personal brand, you can find more and more ways to make and grow your influence. And I believe you will grow to learn that I love to find different ways of making passive income. For me, it just adds to the excitement and fun in life. This is something that I love doing, and I can't think about doing anything different. It is free advertising for any business you might have or want to start. And as a result, your chances of success in any business you start will be much, much higher. My last message to you is to do something, start something, get out of your comfort zone, put your head down and keep doing what you are doing. And I promise you, you will see results. I hope this video was helpful. The whole point of this channel is to give you as much useful information as I can. So if you like, please tell a friend, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video. So that is it for now. Let me know where you guys are watching this video from, and I will have a link in the description about 30-day challenge that you should take yourself, and you can download that and start planning accordingly. Thank you so much.